Listen, if you own AMC, you need to hear this, all right? Because I don't think people kind of grasp how interesting and relevant it might be in the next coming weeks and months for AMC as a company and hence for you as a shareholder. I'm talking about Highcroft Mining. Remember when AMC bought 22% stake into a company mining gold and other commodities, silver, in the name of Highcroft Mining Corporation? Yeah, it made a big wave because people were like, this doesn't make any sense. But after doing a little bit of research, we kind of see how it will make sense for a company like AMC, following what GameStop is also doing in an attempt to not only diversify the business, but also maybe, get some more odds of exposing the short sellers once and for all, hence the squeeze being on track and over with. Now, a news came out yesterday from Highcroft, that they actually disclosing earnings, and earnings were a big surprise because this is a company that was losing a ton of money months ago, and based on this new money coming from companies like AMC and other investors, they were able to turn the favors. All right. Not only they have hundreds of millions on cash for a company that was kind of struggling and was on the edge of bankruptcy, but also they have a new gold mine that they discovered. So it's gonna boost the production. And trust me, where we're headed to in this market, gold is definitely something that will be a lot more getting more appreciation, in terms of price. So it's gonna be a busy market for them. Now, what is interesting is after hours yesterday, you can see that it was down to all the way up to 190, but after hours this was up 46 or 40 to 46%. If the market didn't puke like it did today, this will potentially have closed above $2. That will be like 50, 55, 60%. Now, what is interesting is AMC owning this company is like you and I owning AMC. So whenever the stock price of Highcroft Mining appreciates, the investment of AMC also appreciate. And investment on AMC appreciating means AMC has a lot more capital appreciation and also money that will go ultimately on the balance sheet, meaning for earnings that are coming up next Monday. All right, this could be something that will boost into beating expectations that the market has for earnings. But short term, it may not have a big impact, but medium term, let's say there is a short squeeze here on Highcroft Mining, or let's say Highcroft Mining does so well with managing the new mine in gold, and then attracts a lot more investors. The company goes back to some levels around 4, or where it was trading somewhere around 8, or let's just say 10. That is like a 500%, 500 to 1,000% appreciation capital for AMC. What that means is AMC could use that money, either put it into other place, like invest it somewhere else in order to have a lot more money coming in, or AMC could use that and get into another, agreement in order to repay significantly down the debt. All right. Remember, a lot of short sellers thesis are AMC is a heavily indebted company, but AMC could also use that to start paying out a dividend, even if it's a cent per share. You just never know. This latter is kind of unrealistic at this phase, but the $22 million invested could turn into something really, really big if this turns to be another big investment or big bet paying off. So that means if there is, whether the debt gets repaid or whether the dividend gets, reinstated, well, you know what it means, right? No more short sellers. Because in order to pay a dividend, you need to pay it to the real shares. So if the real shares need to be recalled in order to get dividend on it, well, it means short sellers will be burned once and for all. Like once and for all. And that means the moon for us.